If you guys are just coming on and you don't see the red live button, that means you are watching the replay. I am gonna wait a little bit until I see people coming on. So I will just get set up. Don't fall. Hey! Say hi if you guys come on. Let me know if you guys are on so I can see comments and stuff. How are you guys? Yep. This one here. Somebody say hello so I can see. Oh my gosh, it's been so long, you guys, since I've done this, and I'm so glad that I had so many people have an interest in wanting me to do this, but I just figure I've been doing so many glitter flows, and I've done a couple Milky Ways, you know, I've done Amanda Geodes. Tonight I'm going to take this cup that I already glittered, and I just threw a bunch of glitter on there. So I didn't even actually spray a base on this, so it was just silver. So I just mixed a ton of my own glitters from all over, but mostly from Nicole Merritt, Feather Bear, oh gosh, let's see, Woody's Goodies. Hi, Lindsay. So I have a bunch of different glitters that when I do dumps, I just save a ton of them. So that way, this is just a mix that I've done. And there's like a blue mix and pink mix and just like opals. And it's kind of fun just being able to use these for when you want to. I know. Thank you. But I haven't done a live in so long. So I figured it was time. And we'll just go through and I'm just going to go ahead and get started so that way if people do join. So is what I did. This is a 35 ounce, I believe. Actually, 30 ounce maybe. I took my cup, sanded it, washed it, and I ended up putting a thin coat of epoxy on it, and then I just took what glitters that I really wanted to use for the base. And when I mixed my epoxy after these were dry, after it was dry, I put Stick Tight. I don't know if you guys have this, but it's through Counterculture. This is really good for if you have chunky glitter, and there's a lot of glitters that repel the epoxy. So this is something that really, really is good for that. I know Amanda has posted a lot on countercultural products. Counterculture. And quick coat is good for marble paints. So your white doesn't turn into other colors. So your white stays white. But you might want to check these out. I know Amanda and a few other people have done tutorials on these and talked about it in other groups too. So, and if you want, check out Counterculture, look them up. They will definitely let you know what, sorry, I'm trying to bring someone on camera here. Okay. What works for what kind of cup that you're doing. So, anyway, so I am going to mix some epoxy up, and I use Counterculture Artist Resin. I used to use another company, and nope, this actually is the best. I don't know if any of you have used Counterculture Artist Resin. It's been a while, so I don't even I've had my braces off forever and I still don't know how to talk. But it's so smooth and it's so amazing. You should look into it, definitely. Okay. So I'm going to mix some epoxy up, and we are going to take the colors that I am going to be using. I want to make sure that I put you guys where you can see. Get y'all settled in here. Where are you guys from? Are you around the Pacific Northwest or East Coast? I'm going to go ahead and move this so I can mix my epoxy up. I'm going to mix a little extra because I'm going to coat the cup first, and then I'm going to mix some epoxy with the colors that I'm going to be using. So that way it'll flow onto the cup real well. I have been out of the loop for so long. I took time off in the summer to hang out with my family, and now I'm starting to get busy again. So I figure if any of you have any questions, say, hey, ask away. I can try to help you. Nebraska. So I am Abby. I've already glittered this cup. It's got probably 2 coats of epoxy on it. And we are going to do a Milky Way. Just kind of take some pigments and kind of throw them on there and see what we get. What have you guys been working on yourself? Ooh, Florida. Lucky. I'm in Portland. We didn't really have that great of a summer. Last year we did. It was in the 90s, like almost our whole summer. This year we got 90 days. Not too happy about that. We have a boat, so now it's fall and it feels like it. Yeah. Abby, I think I'm so used to doing silvers and blues, as you see, but I think is what I'm gonna do is definitely take some golds and silvers and see what I can do with them. Be kind of fun. But have any of you guys done a Milky Way? I learned it from Nicole Merritt, and I did, let's see, I I actually did a Milky Way and someone bought it right away. So, Sarah, yeah, it's probably really muggy there in Tennessee. So, I love 90s, guys, but it's probably a little bit different when you don't have humidity here. But it's been pretty humid here. Last week, and I went to the Oregon coast and went with a girlfriend, and it was, I know, 70 degrees. But for us, it was bathing suit weather. It was not even windy, but it was 85% percent humidity. So I was not used to that. Yeah, it's going to be kind of Milky Way, but not just with the white pigments. It's going to be with a little bit of glitter, some browns, some golds. I just want to see what I come up with. We're just going to wing it. I do have a cup that is black behind me, and I was going to epoxy that and put some micas on it and some glitters. Just go from there. So, hey! I'm doing a Milky Way, but not just with whites. We're going to do some Iconic Collection from Nicole and some golds and put some diamonds and pearls in there maybe. Oh, good. Sarah, did you just use whites in yours? I do not know, but I see two people up here with green cameras. That's new to me, so I'm not sure what that is. I definitely need to get like a mixer or something. I get too impatient, want to mix it myself, but I have really bad arthritis, so yeah. Hey, Misty. Hey, girl. Hey. I love that saying. Yes. It's really hot in my room, but I decided I would have fun and make a flask. I did like a glitter flow on this one. You guys, you have to get these flasks. They're really, really cute. Little, isn't that cute? Did some Iconics. White, pink, and a rose gold. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is something I've only done one, and it was real quick. And after I'd seen Nicole's video on that, I thought, well, why don't we just do that since I already have glitter on a cup? And I've been itching to get back on lives. I usually post these back up also on YouTube. So if you need to look back anywhere, I do post them on YouTube also. So you are going to get a ton of bubbles, but I tell you what, easy peasy to get rid of. I mean, once I put a coat on and mix it, I just run my heat gun. I don't use a torch really. I like using a heat gun. That's what I like to use. So I'm going to set my chair up a little bit and make sure. I kind of wish I could play some music, but I don't think that's allowed. They take all the videos off. We tried to post something on Facebook with my little boy that was kind of driving our boat, and my husband had the music on, and they muted the whole thing. It was crazy. So, okay, guys, I really want to, I have tons of really pretty glitters, and Sarah, I don't use a torch. I use my heat gun, and I have no issues with bubbles. I think everybody gets freaked out because there's bubbles here. That's because I've been mixing it for, 3 to 5 minutes. If you let it sit, they come to the top, then you kind of just go ahead and mix it just a little bit more. But to be honest with you, when you finally get it on there, they come off. They come off. So I've got some really pretty colors. Okay, so I got the Hocus Pocus, and I am going to use Black Flame. Just want to make sure you guys can see it. I don't know. There we go. It's like a plum purple, and I have Binks, but I don't know if I'm going to use it. And I've got some golds, which is the Iconic collection that I want to go ahead and try. And I've got from PDB Blanks and Glitter, Jamaican Sea. That's a mica. So definitely going to use that. And let me open it and show you. I really think that's a pretty mica. Really pretty. And hey, Patty. Let's see. And then I've got diamonds and pearls. I guess I'll kind of go with the flow and see. But there's one in here that is white pearl, and it's got a little bit of a gold pigment to it. That would not be it. Let's see. Okay, one more. There it is. Okay, so this is white gold. So if you see, it kind of has a gold shimmer to it. It's really pretty. And it's really pretty when you put it on black too. But I want to see kind of what I can do with that. You can kind of mix up whatever pigments that you want and micas and just go with the flow and see what you get. Yeah, Abby, these are beautiful. They're on the accepted vendor list, the approved. So if you want, go check her out. She's amazing. And I have some special white pigment that I got from a company that I'm going to try and see if I can get maybe some cells. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to get some gloves and I'm going to put my epoxy on, thin coat, and there you are. I don't know if you guys, what kind of turners you use, but I surely love mine. It's magnetic, and I have a 6 cut behind, well, I have 12, but this one I like just for the lives, to be able to do the lives. So just want to make sure that I can get you guys in here good enough so you can see. Uh-oh, gosh darn it. Can you guys see me? I don't know why I'm frozen. I should just leave it exactly where it's at without touching it. This is absolute programming, Turner. Can you guys see me okay? I'm on the 3rd level of my house, and sometimes we get good reception and sometimes we don't. Yay, okay. Yeah, Erin, aren't they amazing? Totally amazing. Okay, if there's anything that you guys have any questions about, or, you know, anything you need help with, just ask away, because I'm definitely trying to watch this at the same time. So I am going to put my epoxy on, a light coat. You don't need a lot. Thin coat. And what I like is I actually have two different turner styles. I have one that goes a little bit faster, and these I kind of like if I need to do a little bit more detail on my cups and I don't want them spinning a little faster. So, and I usually don't put my epoxy on this way, but I'm sitting sideways. So, but I'm sure everybody has their way of putting on their epoxy. So, but you don't need a thick coat at all. Yeah, you can also pick your colors of your turner that you want. So it's kind of nice having it just to be able to sit and do it at your table if you have one that you need to do. So I'm going to get the bottom. Jennifer, I hope my girlfriend Jennifer's on here. She's been asking. Teresa, yay! I don't know if she can figure out how to get on here, but I'm hoping. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to bring people on. Okay. So the fun thing about this, you can't mess it up. You can't. I just want to be able to do this and let my glitters come through. And hey, Teresa, I know it's been forever. I love you guys. You're always checking in on me. Always. I love it. Thank you, Teresa. We're just going to put some golds and teals and purples and kind of Milky Way, but yet maybe a little bit more. I don't know. I just wanted to try out all these pigments, and I'm kind of excited about it. And after I'm done, I can do some micas on my black cup back here. That'll be fun because I have some really pretty Supreme stuff from Nicole too that will look really pretty on black. And the diamonds and pearls, beautiful on black also. So thank you, Teresa. I have surgery coming up in about 3 weeks for my nerve stimulator. So yes. So I'm going to put this to the side a little bit. I want to be able to get some let me think here. See what happens when I get my thyroid removed? I can't think. Okay, excuses. My pigments, and I'm going to pick out which ones I want, and I'm going to mix them with the epoxy that I already have here. So if anybody has any questions, hopefully you're sitting there and enjoying a cocktail. It's Friday night. Usually it's my kind of date night with my husband at home, but he's sick, so he's downstairs. And I am up here. So, okay, so this is Hepburn. It's a really pretty copper. Patty, it is not. It's in a few minutes I'll pull the cup back over here, but it's silvers and blues. So I'm gonna do golds, whites, plum, and see what we get. Oh, did you, Teresa? I forget, Teresa, where are you at? Okay, so I do want to let you know, you don't need much. These are very, very pigmented. So a little bit goes a very long ways, especially if you're doing 1 cup. So I take my, I want to always make sure that I know which color I have. So I'm not a neat person, but I try to be with these because, you know, they're not cheap. So then I've got a little bit of a deeper bronze, I would call it. So I'm going to do just a tad bit in there. Oh, Mississippi. I've never been there. Never. So I have this mica, which I think is really pretty. So I want to put some color in it with the golds. I'm going to use a little bit more just because it is mica. And anything that I have left over, I can use for keychains and stuff. So, and then I want to do a little bit of this plum. We're just going to do a bunch of different colors. I think it'd be kind of fun. So you don't need much. This is a pigment also. Yeah. Yes, Teresa, you got some. I love it. Yeah, I do too. I love them. Let me get another spoon. So this actually is the white gold from the Diamonds and Pearls. Oh, Kristen, Australia. Thank you for joining. That's amazing. I've always wanted to go to Australia. Always. Okay, so I've got a few here to start with. And I am going to take my foam white. It's also a pigment that's already pre-mixed. And I'm going to mix some of that with my epoxy. And you don't need much. It goes a very long ways. So technically you could mix that in with any of your pigments and the epoxy. So, but we're going to do it this way. So, you know, Luann, that is such a good question. I think one is pigmented more, but I know that Nicole Merritt, I believe, did a live on that, on what the difference is. Woody's Goodies, maybe Annika did. There's a few people, but I was going to look that up myself. But I think it's more, the pigments are more pigmented and you don't need as much, maybe. And if anybody wants to jump on. Okay, so I'm only going to put a little bit in each one. Hope you can see me. I sure wish I could have music. Da-na-na-na. I mean, I definitely don't want my life to disappear because of music. Although I love music. But you guys can keep me company. Okay. All right. Mica is a natural product ground up. Pigment is a man-made product. Wow, that's good to know. So I use popsicle sticks. I love them. And I can get a box for $5 for 1,000 of them. And they work for me. So I pretty much think that you can add more, you can add less, depending on how pigmented you want it. So I'm going to leave that stick there. I mean, these golds and coppers are so pretty, you guys. Can you see that? So pretty. Teresa, I see up at the top corner your picture. What? I'm confused on what that means. What time is it? It is, I don't have a clock in here, but I assume after maybe 7:30. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, this mica with this Jamaican sea is so pretty, and it's going to be so pretty mixed on top of these. Look at that. It's the first mica that I bought in from PDB, and I like it because I'm a Woody's Goodies person. This is only half my collection. That's not all of them. So, and I have glitter all over me. I was playing in the glitter before I came on camera. So these diamonds and pearl, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Definitely want to put this on a black base. I think it's going to look really, really, really pretty. It's a little opal, but you can add more, you can add less. That's what's nice about it. And there's a plum color I thought would look really pretty with the coppers and the blue. I mean, this, once you get these all mixed up and everything, once you get that done, the easy part is putting it on the cup. And I don't know if any of you have done a Milky Way, but it's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. It's pretty quick. You probably could sell your cups pretty quickly on these. Let me move this over, and I'm going to get my heat gun because I do want to pop some of these bubbles. And the blue, this, are you talking about this Jamaican sea? That is Blanks and Glitter, PDB. Yeah. I just go in circles. Okay. So we got that part done. Yay. If you're talking about the glitter, Marlene, that is a huge mix of my own from different glitter suppliers, but yeah, from all different, everywhere. So, I don't know, is everybody able to see? I just want to make sure that you're good. The heat gun I got off Amazon. I get a lot of my stuff off Amazon because I can get it in 2 days or a day. One of the colors that was my favorite on here that I did, it's backwards, is Cashmere from the Vault with Nicole Merritt. I took this and mixed it with a bunch of others. So, yeah. So is what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my white pigment down first that's mixed with epoxy because I definitely want to get it into where I want it. And then I'm going to take my heat gun again and see if I can get maybe a little bit of cells because I don't want to heat up a whole bunch of my other pigments. I kind of want them to flow. And if you do want to heat it up a little bit, that's okay. You just kind of tap it and we'll go through that. So I'm trying to figure out because I'm backwards on how this sits, so I got it. Oh, let me get a paper to put under here, because you definitely want to make sure that you protect underneath, because you're gonna get your, hopefully, okay, good. I just want to make sure that you guys can see okay, because I do have a light on it. Is that better? Okay, looks like it's a little bit better. All right, so I am just going to get just a little bit, and I don't want to do it all in a uniform, so I'm going to kind of just put it where I want it. I've always done it back, forth, but I thought maybe today we'll just do a little different. And if you want to do the bottom, you kind of got to drag it with your popsicle stick or whatever. That way you don't forget the bottom. So it'll be kind of cool because you guys are going to get to see if we have some cells, and then I can work around that. But cells are awesome. We know that. So let me get my heat gun and I will show you how I do this. People have always asked me, how do you get your cells? Come on, heat gun. So I've got my white on the epoxy. And I'm hitting that white pigment. Just enough to where you're not burning your epoxy. So once I get this all over, then I'm going to put a couple little pigments in between them. And you don't have to break all of them up. But you can see how it's flowing. And I'm going to let that flow just for a little bit. And the cool thing about this is you can add any color anywhere, but once you put epoxy on here, too much glare. Gotcha. Probably because I had too much light on me. How is that? Let me know if that is too much, not enough light. That's probably the hardest part, is making sure that I'm clear and that there's not too much glare. I definitely want you guys to see the pretties. So I'm just kind of letting this settle just a tad, because I do want to put a little bit more pigment, but I'm going to run it inside my white. Oh, good. Thank you. And I am going to go with some of the white gold. So I'm going to go ahead and put some in between. Actually, let's do the teal. So pretty, you guys. And I want to make sure that I don't cover this whole cup, because you definitely want to see, and I see spots that I want to break up a little bit more. I mean, it's just going to be so pretty. And I love these Milky Ways because they just flow. It's almost like a 3D effect. Okay. let everyone have their video. Mine isn't clear. I don't know. Maybe it's where you're at, Whitney. Oh, Lordy. I want you to be able to see it. So now I'm going to take and try to just run it inside my white. Super blurry. I just wonder if it's because, let me try to move you. I don't know why it's blurry, guys. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. This mica is so pretty, you guys. Like, really pretty. Yes, counterculture. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, but I have some cells going on here. And a good thing too is after I put more on there, I can put a little white in the pigment and a zap of the heat, and that will also cause those cells. So yeah, what's going on? I mean, the good thing is you can kind of just put colors wherever you want, but I want to make sure that I've got some thick areas of my pigments. And let them run. This plum color, oh my gosh, you guys, is so pretty. I like to just run it in between colors. Okay, yeah, I'm so sorry. That's makes me sad. I want you all to be able to see it. I mean, just so you know, when hopefully, I don't know, when it replays, it will not be frozen because I upload it to YouTube. so much fun because you can pick whatever colors you want. I love this because it almost looks like a brown. And I like browns and teals together. I did a couple coasters, they're downstairs, but they look like this. I just love browns and teals. So pretty, you guys. Micas and pigments. Yep. Gotta love them. And it's okay if you get a little thicker in areas. I kind of want that. And I've seen a Milky Way before where they take and you put it, and then you take your popsicle stick and you can kind of design it however you want. You can make swirls, you can, you know, do anything. It's kind of fun. So this is like the bronze. I think it would look really pretty too. So I mean, this is the first time that I've worked with all of these, except I did in coasters, but totally different. But I kind of want it a little thick because I want a lot of the pigments to cover and then my glitters to poke through. I'm going to take a little bit of the white in some of these areas. I mean, it can look like a little hot mess, but once you get done and you have your, you know, if you want to put your vinyl on it or just epoxy, I mean, I actually think that these look so pretty, even maybe just with a name. Is everybody still there? If you have any questions? So I have white here. I'm going to just put a little bit of heat. A little bit of heat. And I'm getting cells. Jennifer! Yay! Oh my gosh. I was wondering. So yeah, after you do that, I mean, I've got cells going on in here, which is pretty awesome. You can get cells with the white pigment over any color, and the bottom's really pretty. Gosh, that's so pretty. I want to put a little bit more plum. Thank you. I love these browns. Like, it's like a plum, but when you put it on here, it looks like a brown. We definitely become artists. Everybody's is so different, but yet so beautiful. I'm not used to doing a cup sideways, so it might look a little wonky. I miss you, Jennifer. Hi, Katie. Thank you. I mean, you can kind of just, the nice thing about marble is you just go with the flow. Go with the flow. And if you want kind of your bottom to not look, you can kind of just take a popsicle stick and kind of blend a little here and there. But I love this plum. It's so pretty. I feel good. I feel good. I get my surgery in a couple weeks, so kind of excited about that. Yeah, these are just so pretty. And just remember after you put all this on here, when it's spinning all night, I mean, for the first hour, they're going to go everywhere. So what you see now is not what it's going to look like tomorrow. I am so addicted to blues and teals. Hi, honey. What are you doing? I'm doing a live. Somebody wants to say hi.
Not for dinner.
I'm not eating dinner. I can't have your pizza. He says, hey. That's my boy. Oh my gosh, I smell garlic. I love it. Teresa. So I'm going to move this over to the other, and I'm going to bring the black one over because I want to play with some micas and glitters on the black. It is going to be amazing. And let's see if I can take this off without... Good way to do this. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, my paper got Tristan. Hold on, I want to get a good grab at it so I don't drop it. Okay. And I have another special little thing that you guys should take a look at. I am going to do my first reusable straw. So I painted them white, and then I'm going to epoxy, and then I'm going to do an ombre pink and epoxy and do a chevron to match the cup that I did. My customer wants it, so kind of excited. Thank you. Yeah, he's cute. He knows it. He knows it. Okay. Man, you guys, it smells like they make homemade pizza on Friday. It's boys' night. So yeah, I have a little bit leftover epoxy. So I'm going to go over and yeah, I've had to master, I've definitely had to master how to take that off. So I have to keep my room between 78 and 80 up here. So I have an air conditioner and I have it goes out the window. So I can either have the fan on, I have a heater in here, and I have a thermostat that tells me how hot or cold it is, which is nice. Okay, this is going to be fun. I love chameleons. Love. So, if y'all want to just kind of hang out and watch, do this. I'm excited about this. So this is really thick because it's been sitting here for about 20-30 minutes. Yeah, I'm well, I'm also celiac, so I'm allergic to gluten, so I make fathead bread, you guys. Luann, I'm in Portland, Oregon, and yeah, this is getting to a point where it's like, yeah. I am doing keto, and I have lost about 25 pounds since I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer last year. And I have celiac too, so I don't know. There's something going on with all the autoimmune diseases and everything all together. It's just crazy, guys. So keto works for me. I've tried to diet, but keto is a lifestyle change, and I love it. I can eat a lot of stuff that people would be like, how do you eat that without getting fat? But you only get 20 grams of carbs a day, and those carbs could be your vegetables. So, oh, really? Oh, Eastern Oregon, nice. We're at in Eastern Oregon. Okay, I'm definitely going to take my heat gun to this because it's pretty thick. The good thing is if you're ever doing like chunky glitter, you want to let your epoxy sit to get it this thick. You're going to get better coverage, and it just works out a lot better. So but you will see, this is just like glass, but you can see the bubbles that are just popping and going away. It's just amazing. This artist resin is amazing, you guys. I mean, you can watch them pop. Okay, Prairie City. Oh, Teresa, I think you and I have talked about that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get tests every 2 weeks, and all of my doctors know that I'm on keto. So, because I also am I get liver tests every 2 weeks too. I'm sorry, every 2 months, because I'm on arthritis medication and shots and stuff. So I'm going to mix some more epoxy because this is just too thick. And I'm going to mix some micas. I'm sorry, not micas, chameleons. Oh my gosh, they are going to be so pretty, you guys. Let me get this out of the way and then I'll mix them up. I always like to do a live and then kind of just add on whatever I have going on the turner. So I hope you guys are just joining and hanging out because I love doing cups when I'm up here. Okay. So I'm going to do just 30 ml. Yes. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you, Teresa. Actually, maybe I'll do 40. Because I can always use the extra for my straws. Thank you, Luann. And you can watch the replay on this too. I just totally miss doing lives. I really do. I'm going to have to do a live soon on I had an author ask me to do a couple tumblers and use pages from her book. And I decided to make it a geode after that, which was really cool. So people are asking to do a live, and I think I might have to prep a few cups. So because there's a few stages to where I would need to go from one cup to another. But Castle Rock, hey, you're not that far. I mean, you're in Washington, but Castle Rock, Washington, correct? I'm going to use some Mr. Nola's, and I'm going to use Pixie Duster, and I'm going to use Love Shack, and I'm going to use Cover of the Rolling Stones. Do more lies. Aw, thank you, Jennifer. Well, the good thing is you and I almost talk every day, and just to check up, and you're so sweet. And you sent me a care package from my last surgery. I love you. I've never met Jennifer, you guys. I sent her a colon a while ago just because she's awesome. And then she sent me about 3 weeks ago a really yummy care package. And it was snacks. And definitely Jennifer, my son, helped me eat those. Hi, Colorado. I actually flew into Colorado a year and a half ago and drove my Escalade back. It was a 19-hour drive, and I did not stop to sleep. I might have taken a couple naps in the car, but me and a friend drove it back and got my car. I wanted it. But Colorado is gorgeous. The mountains, and it's just a little too cold for me. A little too chilly. Okay, so got that mixed up, peoples, and I'm going to eat some of my almonds. I'm sorry. So I'm going to get these cups. I did. Okay. Sorry, I had to eat some almonds. Mr. Nola's. This is a chameleon. Number 3. Yeah. And then I've got 1. But I don't think I'm going to do 1. This will be 3. And I'm going to do from Woody's Goodies, Love Shack. So pretty. I cannot wait to see these on here. And Pixie Duster. This is really new for me. Yeah, Kristen, I want to move to Arizona. Wow. This is so pretty, you guys. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like. But Pixie, it's got like golds and silvers, purples, blues. Pixie Duster. Okay. Then I've got Cover of the Rolling stones. Yeah, I did Love Shack. Wait, did I? Yeah, Love Shack. Love Shack. I want to see what white pearl from the Diamonds and Pearls looks like on this black. Let's check it out. I think it's going to look amazing. Okay. And I do have some glitters that I'm going to put on in between, but I'm going to do the micas first. I'm sorry, chameleons first. And put some color on it. So I'm going to mix my epoxy in each one of these, and you don't need much. This weekend, guys, it's so crazy. It's time to get out Halloween decorations. I'm so excited. I am a huge fan of decorating. So outside, my whole yard is filled with blow-ups of Halloween. And then at Christmas, we do Star Wars themed blow-ups. It did, Teresa. I don't even remember getting it, but it says that it's rainbow mirror finish, color changing, translucent, and versatility all over your favorite base shades. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, Pixie Duster is from Erin. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've never used it, but it's kind of opaque, but it'll be kind of, I think it'll look really pretty on black. And sometimes I have to go back. I think it's a good idea to maybe get a black piece of paper and just take what color you have if you definitely want to double check to see what it's going to look like. But sometimes, to be honest with you, it doesn't even matter to me. I think all these chameleons are so pretty and you can do so much with them. So here we go, guys. Oh my gosh, chameleons are my favorite. I don't know if you just can't mess it up. So let's go with Pixie Duster first. I mean, I don't know. Maybe all these colors aren't going to match. Who knows? Dun, dun. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's really pretty. I wanted to make sure I could test it out first. I'm not used to doing my cup this way, so. Wow, you guys, this is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Wow. Sometimes I put these on with popsicle sticks, but I kind of want to put my finger on it just so I can rub it in a little bit. So pretty. This Pixie Duster. Oh, I will. I'll definitely post all my decorations. I love decorating. Wow, this is so pretty, you guys. It's I mean, it's kind of looks like a chameleon, but I'm not exactly sure because all it says is rainbow mirror finish. Yeah, I have no idea, but wow, pretty. Don't forget the bottom. Okay. Okay. Got some pixie duster on there. So this is the diamonds and pearls. I wasn't sure how it would look on the black. So pretty. So the cool thing is, like, after you do cups like this, there's so many things that you can do to the cup after you're done with it and the epoxy dries. Sometimes I like to just let it spin, but I'm kind of liking rubbing it in. I don't know if you can hear my kids, but it sounds like they're having fun. Since I can't listen to music. Wow, this is gorgeous, you guys. Okay, wow. The diamonds and pearls, whew, so pretty. If you guys are stumped on, you know, certain type of cups to do, just base coat it and slap on some chameleons and pigments and glitters, and you can have so much fun with this. Okay, rub this in. Wow. I've got plans. It's kind of got a purple and copper hue to it. Thank you, Teresa. Good to see you. And really liking these like coppers. Ooh, so pretty. See, then I can take the Iconic collection and I think it would look really good with these. Gosh, these are pretty. Is this the gold? Is it the gold? The gold. thank you guys for watching. I'm just kind of killing time. Figure it'd be kind of fun to watch this part. I'll be doing more lives for sure. I need to do the author one. So pretty, so pretty. I gotta get back in the groove on my lives for sure. Oh my gosh. Pretty. I wonder what these would look like. I don't know. That might be too much. I am really liking that pixie dust. Wow. Yes, Jenna. Yep. Sure. Yeah, I've got the diamonds, pearls. I've got the iconic, the supreme. Just so much fun. Oh, and then I just pre-ordered, yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. So pretty. I mean, you cannot go wrong with chameleons. You just can't. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to sprinkle a little bit of some of my glitters just to sprinkle. I think it'd look really pretty after I make sure that all my black is covered. Because I am loving this pixie dust. I'm going to need to order more. I assume it came in such a small container because it's probably expensive. So, I don't know. Okay, so I have some Mr. Nola's glitter. I have some Supreme that I want to try on there. And I think it's going to look so pretty. Wow, this is gorgeous. No, the pixie dust is from Erin. And it's, I don't know if you can see it. So sorry. It's hard to see. I'm so sorry. It's really tiny writing, but pixie dust is from Woody's Goodies. Okay, so I'm gonna put some glitter. So I want to make sure that I put that way. If I have any that falls, that I can save it for my dump cups. So I have so many glitters. I have a huge wall downstairs in my in the guest room, and it's full of glitter containers. And I got to a point where I just started buying so many glitters. They're still in bags because I have to order the containers, and I can't keep up because everybody keeps coming out with beautiful glitters. So, okay. So I'm going to try a little bit of the Earth Odyssey, and that's from Mr. Nola's. I think it's so pretty. And I want to put a little bit in where my silver look. And you never know, some of these glitters come through a little bit different once you place them on the chameleons or any. But you don't need a lot. I just put just a little because you don't want to take away. I like to control with my little cups because then I can, oh my gosh, yeah. I used mostly her chameleons here, but I also used, oh, you don't want to forget the bottom like I did. From Mr. Nola's also. I'm wondering if Nicole's going to come out with some chameleons because she should. Bam. Okay. And bam. And bam. There you go. You can't forget the bottom. Okay, so I see some blues and purples, but I'm going to try Coven. I have a feeling this is going to come out just a little bit different when you place it on. Let's see what it looks like. It's got a little purple hue to it too, and it is gorgeous. And of course, I'm going to want to put some cashmere on this. And you don't necessarily have to put glitter. You can leave all your micas, but I mean, why wouldn't we use glitter? We love glitter. But using my finger just makes it more controlled, and I can sprinkle it wherever it needs to go. But it's so pretty. Oh my goodness. It's got a little bit of blues and greens. And all right, that is so pretty. Oh, yay! I'm glad you invited Shelly. Let's do some Spellcaster. It's kind of the same, but it's got a different, I guess, hue to it when you put it on. Depending on where you put it. And God, this is, wow. Pretty much probably keeping this for myself. Or it'll be a gift. It's so pretty. Okay. I know there was something. Oh, cashmere. Love it. I have like 3 of these. I just keep ordering. I like it because it has these pretty stars. I've done a lot of these, and they are probably one of my favorite cups to do and my most popular. So if you are stumped on what it is that you want to do for a customer, definitely something like this is so pretty. And I think putting chameleons down first just makes it not so boring. You gotta love cashmere. And you guys, you can make your own. I have so many different glitter colors. These are for dump cups. And depending on what I've mixed, I mean, all these have a huge mixture of different, like here's a pink and gold, just a bunch of different colors. This is a mix that I did that's just kind of like cashmere a little bit, but I added stars and a bunch of silvers. And I sure can. Yeah, let me show that. Cashmere, you are over here. Okay. This is how I'm going to do it. Can you see it? It's kind of goldish. Pretty. Oh, so pretty, you guys. Yeah. How's that, Jenna? Oh my gosh, this cup is so pretty. I just can't get over it. So yeah, this is my drinking cup, and I did just a bunch of thick glitters on this one. This one's mine. And then I just decided it would be fun to do a flask. And I did gold in that one. It's really pretty. Yes, Jennifer, you need to sign up for her vault when she definitely comes to placing them back on her website. One of my favorites from Erin is Oasis. This looks amazing in epoxy, or it's just so, it's white with silver. It's so pretty. But when you actually put it in, it separates your epoxy and it really stands out. It's one of my favorite all like go-to, but it separates. So it almost looks like it's creating cells, but not. And I think I'm going to leave this because I don't want too much of it. But I think that's good. It's looking pretty good. I want to take my phone and show you, but I definitely don't want it to freeze up, but we're going to try it. I'm going to turn this around and see if I can do this. There. That's with the light. How's that, guys? Can you see it clear? I don't know if I should turn it sideways. I don't think so. So pretty. And then the one that I did, let's go over here. It's still kind of spinning and moving. I'm probably going to take my heat gun to it a little bit now that it's been sitting so I can break up all these. But it's so pretty. Pretty, pretty. So yeah, I'm doing I have a few cups that I'm doing. Anyway, oh yay. Yeah, I'm going to take the heat gun to it a little bit, but this one is just like breathtaking. It's so pretty. Can you imagine that in the sun? But you can do a Milky Way over this too with, you know, the iconic collection of coppers and silvers, golds, any of that. So, but hopefully that was good. And I'm going to save this and hopefully it'll be uploaded. And I have glitter all over me. But I also upload this on my YouTube channel. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I have more videos to come. But if there's anything that you guys need, you can personal message me or ask me questions and I will totally help you guys out. So, Jennifer, I sometimes don't use a heat gun. If I do, I'll do it at the beginning or I'll do it after it's been sitting a little bit so it doesn't flow a ton. So maybe after 20, 30 minutes, I'll just kind of take my heat gun and just zap it a little. Like, you can see that it's not going to move as much. But I just want to break up some of these lines. And you don't want to burn your epoxy. And also I can create those cells too. So yeah, you get the idea. It's just, I like to sit, that way it's not going to run as much because the epoxy has thickened. That way it flows. But you kind of know where you've gone before. You don't want to do it too much because you don't want to burn your epoxy. I love making cells. Kind of a process, but kind of letting all this kind of flow. So, aw, Jennifer, you are too, my friend. My goodness, I'm so glad that I get to see all your cups all the time. So we'll just leave it at that. But so pretty. So pretty. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys go and I hope you have a good night and thanks for watching. Goodbye.